Today, we're walking you through a quick and easy way to clean your Xbox controller, inside and out, without professional tools or technical knowledge. This simple maintenance will help your controller last longer and keep it performing at its best. Start by removing the batteries to ensure the controller has no power while we clean it. Next, take off the side panels by gently prying them off. This reveals 4 screws, 2 on each side. There's also a hidden screw under the warranty sticker inside the battery compartment. You can peel it off or just poke through it with your screwdriver like I did. Once all screws are out, carefully separate the outer shell. With the front shell removed, you now have access to the thumbsticks, where dust and grime build up over time, often leading to stick drift. To clean them properly, I removed the thumbstick caps. Next, I moved on to the triggers and LBRB button panel. First, I carefully popped off the triggers to remove the button panel. Be extra careful here, it's fragile and can snap if too much force is used, so take your time. Now for the cleaning. I used isopropyl alcohol, a soft toothbrush, and a microfiber cloth to scrub away dirt, grease, and dust. This helps keep your buttons smooth and responsive. Locate the 2 T6 Torx screws near the vibration motors and carefully remove them. These screws are small, so set them aside safely. Before lifting the mainboard, remember it's still connected by delicate wires. Gently detach the 2 black antenna cables in the center, either with a spudger or your fingernail. The vibration motors are also wired to the board. Handle these carefully to avoid damaging the solder points. To remove the mainboard, tilt it upwards from the front, keeping an eye on the 3.5mm audio jack. It may come loose, so set it aside to reinstall later. Take your time and be gentle to avoid damaging any connections. With the board lifted, I sprayed isopropyl alcohol onto the analog sticks and used a soft brush to loosen up any dust and grime. I also used tweezers to carefully remove larger debris, followed by an air gun to blow away any remaining dust the brush couldn't reach. Now that the internal components are clean, it's time to focus on the exterior. Over time, sweat, dust and grime build up on the shell, especially in the gaps and corners of the controller. This can cause sticky residue to form, making the controller feel uncomfortable to use. That's why cleaning the shell while it's removed is much easier and more effective. I started by using tweezers to remove any trapped debris in the crevices. Then, I used a soft brush or toothbrush to scrub away any dirt from the surface. For tighter spots and edges, cotton swabs dipped in isopropyl alcohol helped loosen and remove grime. By taking the time to clean these areas, your controller will look and feel brand new, improving comfort and durability. Now, with the exterior cleaned, we're ready to put everything back together. Align the front and back shell. Make sure the metal battery contacts sit properly in the battery compartment. If they're not in place, the batteries won't fit and the controller won't power on. Snap the shells together, reinstall the T6 Torx screws and secure the side panels. Once everything's back in place, insert the batteries and give it a final check. That's it! A fresh, clean Xbox controller, good as new. Regular maintenance keeps it running smoothly, but if you ever need repairs or upgrades, OG Repairs has you covered. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram for more tips and repairs. Need a professional fix? Visit our website at ogrepairs.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.